Isn't it crazy how far we've come that this is now in a meal deal in a petrol station? To have this, I think, is awesome. Veganism is taking over. It's absolutely epic. It is lunchtime. First of all, I've got to apologise. I've got my lunch cooking, which I'm cooking for the next few days because this is going to be today's lunch. Then I've got the dishwasher on as well, cleaning up all of the mess from cooking. So hopefully you can hear me okay. But we're back now. It's the next day and we have got our plant life from Waitrose Hoisin no duck wrap with pickled cabbage and ginger. So first of all, yeah, I love the packaging. I think I love the packaging, but I don't know if it hits home enough. I love this design and things, but I just don't know if it stands out well enough on the shelves. It's very different, and I think it is a nice design, but I just think there's better vegan designs out there. But I love that they're distinguishing it, and it is nice anyway. Anyway, so what is inside is a spinach tortilla wrap filled with vegan spiced protein, hoisin sauce, pickled cabbage and ginger, Chinese leaf, spinach and spring onion. Have a look at that. So yeah, it looks great. It says it's recyclable as well, vegetarian and vegan, awesome. So per pack, it is 378 calories, 8 grams of fat with just about 2.7 grams of saturated fat, and then 18.2 grams of protein. That is because it has wheat protein in. I believe it's got the wrap, wheat protein and wheat gluten. So that is what's going to be giving that duck going to get that meaty texture. So enough yapping, let's get it open, let's get it happening. So we've got our new sign there, which is awesome. You get these two. I kind of like the 378 calories because then you can have some chips and crisps or a bar of some sort. Obviously we've only got crisps in the Waitrose, the little Waitrose, but with a Trek bar or something like that, and then a drink, you can normally get it in the 500-ish calories, which I think is a great, for me personally, a good amount for a lunch. People can obviously have less and more, but it's on a good basis, because I find sometimes if you have these sandwiches that are 600, 700 calories, or they're the other end and they're 150, you kind of feel either shortchanged, or you're like, wow, that's gonna just, it's just kind of a bit OTT sometimes. So I think this is a really good balance. So first off the bat, looks awesome. It's got a wrap. Let me put it close to the camera there. You can see the wrap looks really nice. It's kind of got these flecks of, I guess, kind of the grain, things like that. Is it wholemeal grain? No, obviously not. But it must have, I don't know what it's got in there. Maybe some, it must have some kind of different bits and bobs in there, like seeds maybe, potentially, or the wheat germ, things like that. Then you've got the pickled cabbage, and the ginger, and then you can see there you've got that duck, which looks pretty awesome. I was thinking this morning, because we bought this last night, I was just thinking when I was coming out to my lunch, isn't it crazy how far we've come that this is now in a meal deal in a petrol station? It is a little Waitrose and it is brand new actually, it's just on the corner by me, but to have this, I think, is awesome. Veganism is taking over. It's absolutely epic. Right, doesn't actually smell of anything. I thought maybe the pickled, I keep forgetting, the pickled cabbage and ginger may have kind of a strong aroma, but it really doesn't. I've had this in the fridge, so it's nice and chilled. I used to absolutely love the duck and hoisin wrap. When I was younger, I used to have it in the Sainsbury's meal deal all the time. Anyway, let's go for a taste. I'm expecting it. I really want to have kind of a bright taste with the kind of that with that cabbage and ginger, and then I want to have that juiciness of the duck. Okay, going in. I'm really impressed with that. It tastes like you're at a Chinese restaurant and you've got the duck wrap. Obviously, it tastes a little bit different to that. It's not as soft with a pancake because it's a wrap, and it's not as maybe impactful, but it is impactful. The duck is so soft, but the hoisin sauce just powers through everything, and then you've got that really delicate balance of then the ginger and the cabbage, which is absolutely delicious. This is, you just couldn't tell that this was not this was vegan and not non-vegan. Really, really nice. The hoisin sauce, absolutely wicked. They've done a great job there. And I think this is a really good choice to pick to do a vegan option, because Asian cuisine for so many years has been, oh, there goes my sink. What I was saying is that Asian cuisine for years has had mock duck replacements, so they often use things like tofu or seitan, things like that. And this is a really good example of that. With the hoisin, you just need to get the texture of the duck right, and then you can just add that hoisin sauce, and the delicious vegetables and spices make it perfect. Maybe they could put a bit more hoisin sauce in there, but I guess they've got to be careful because you don't want it to be too overpowering. But I've got to give that top marks. This is going to go down as one of my top favourite vegan sandwiches, vegan kind of lunch on the go, grab and go dishes. The other thing I really like, that it just tastes fresh. A lot of the equivalents from other places that you can buy on the go at the moment, I just feel they just feel a bit, packaged up, a bit stale, and they feel like they've been in a pack for a long time. Where places like Pret, the complete opposite. And I think this, this hasn't been made today, for example, but it does does a good job of having that freshness. And just because it is convenience food, not necessarily super unhealthy, and actually quite a good option. That's how in my opinion, and that's how it tastes. So definitely, it's a little bit more expensive in the meal deal, I think, because it's at a petrol station. I can't imagine it costs the same as that in the supermarket. It may do. Let me know in the comments below, but I'll have to head over to Waitrose and see what they've got on offer there. But I think for the location, the quality, and at the end of the day, Waitrose is a premium supermarket brand. I think it's fair. I think it's pretty decent. Also for the quality, it tastes great. So if you're out and about as a vegan, you no longer have to pack up your backpack full of seeds, nuts, sandwiches, things like that. You can now get a hell of a lot of vegan on the go food. Hallelujah, it's absolutely epic. Let me know in the comments below, have you had this? What other vegan on the go food do I need to try? Let me know. Thank you for watching, and of course, we will see you in the next video.